Hi, welcome to this tutorial that will hopefully help you find your way around the Wales Activity Mapping GIS website. So from the project website, that explains all about the project, the GIS mapping, the uses, the recreation toolkit, recreation plan. We've also got the help videos in there. Just to access the GIS mapping site, it's just simply a question of clicking on the link there and scrolling pictures. This will take you through to the GIS side of things. So the basics really, we're using OS mapping, which will bring a familiar feel to most users, and you can zoom around the map quite simply, zooming in and out. We've opened up on beach activities, just to let you know there. We zoom out and in, and to scroll around the map. You can also use the function over here as well, and just drag the box around there. So yeah, we'll have a look at beach activities in the Swansea area. Also up here in the top right hand corner, we've got coastal outline, and this basically just lets, once you've got lots of layers open and data, the coastal outline just lets the things stand out a little bit easier. We also recommend using this because it does speed things up as you pan around the map. Use the coastal outline feature as much as you can really, but yeah, if you want to go back into the OS, and then there it is. A useful feature as well on the zoom is the holding down the shift and just dragging the box to an area you'd like to go and look at in more detail. And again, the zoom out feature is that one there. And we also have a gazetteer. So you can pop in your place name there. So if we choose Newgale, hit go, and this will take you straight across to Newgale, and this feature as well, that all of the GIS layers you have open as well, they'll stay open as you move around the map using the gazetteer. Some of the GIS layers that we'll talk about in a moment, they've been deemed sensitive by the project working group. You need to log in up here in the top right to see those, so you need to log in and a password, and that will enable you to look at all of the GIS layers and also some of the reports behind it. So lots of layers and data hidden behind the system here. So we've got land-based activities, so beach activities, climbing, coast steering, cycling, etc. Water-based activities, bodyboarding, canoeing, kite surfing, it's just a simple tick of the box to turn on those layers, and tick to turn them off. We've got boat-based activities, so we look at powerboats. We also have alert layers, other layer sections, so we have public land, beach awards, car parks, dog ban areas, lifeguarded beaches, climbing restrictions, slipways, public rights of way, etc. Just turn on the public rights of way layer there. You've also got more details here, so permissive, footpath, bridleway, boat, and restricted. Coast steering feasibility layer, I've explained more about that in a separate video. We've also got conservation layers in here, so it shows all the SSIs, SPAs, Ramsar, SAC sites, etc. We've got a marine code section, and also European marine sites, plans and projects section, and then down here we have the filter. So yeah, if we go back to land-based activities, zoom out. Again, these the points are actually linked to user numbers, so that just gives you a feel for the user numbers for the activities. And then once you zoom in beyond 500 meters, then the dots turn into more site-specific polygons. This just gives you a better feel for where exactly the activity is going on. We also have alert layers. We built those in. I just turn on restricted alerts to give you an example. And over here, right click. So yeah, that's a proposed site for a marine renewable turbine. Just an example, possible impacts upon recreation, and then you can download reports to see more information. These alert layers can be used for things like coast path closures, Hamfalgal blooms, coast road closures, upcoming large recreational events, cliff fall, etc. So lots of potential uses there for the alert layers. If we go into the other layers section, I'm just going to switch off the public rights of way at the moment. We'll go into the conservation layers, so switch on SSIs, and then a right click in the SSI, and this will tell you it's the St David's Peninsula coast. It'll tell you the features of scientific interest, some of the key threats to that SSI, and then there's a hyperlink there for more details. So as I said, lots of layers and lots of information behind those, and it's just a simple matter of ticking and unticking the box to turn the layers on and off, and a right click in the box will give you more information as required. So yeah, talking about more information, if we turn on coast steering, drag the map down slightly, and then it's a right click in that area. Okay, so this is telling us then about coast steering in Porthclais to Carvai. We have map confidence, a usage scale, a 5-year trend, and data confidence. What these mean are all explained here. So yeah, there's your usage scale, there's your 5-year trend, there's your data confidence, and there's your seasonal activity. So all the numbers are explained there. Seasonal usage, frequent, daily, frequent, infrequent. So this is telling us that on a moderately busy day you have 51 to 100 people coast steering along this particular stretch of coastline, and we're confident in the data, and we're confident also in the map. Yeah, and then we have down here 4 further reports. So the first report will show details on the infrastructure. And the speed of these is also linked to the speed of your internet. So here's some location details for Porthclais to Carvai. So you've got the authority area, eateries, toilets, site description, whether there's public transport, parking, easy access, slipway launching, mooring facilities, activity centres who use the area and what they use it for. You can export all of these reports into Excel or PDF. So that's the first report there. You then have a second report, and this gives you more details on the actual activity you're looking at. So if we've got any absolute numbers, the information date, the details, again the scale, distribution details, the activity trends, and the frequency. So a lot more detail there. We also have a management report. These 2 reports are actually hidden away, and unless you've got the password you won't get in there. So if there's a management plan, the management contact, if there are any bylaws or code of conducts, site designation, if there are any management issues identified or potential management issues, they're all explained in there. And then the final 4th report is the data management. So in here you've got actually who was spoken to collect all of the data, and also contacts for those guys, research methods, interview and site report, data entered into database, and who entered that. So lots of information hiding behind the layers. We've also have the ability to spatially map reports, so and the list of them is down there, and you can go in and look at all of those. So assessment of the potential impacts of coast steering on rocky intertidal habitats in Wales, you just click on that to download the PDF. Impact of coast steering on FV at St Non's Bay. So yeah, basically it's relevant reports at that site. Okay, we've also added a data capture feature into the website as well. So a right click in the map, slow internet connection here. Okay, and you can email comment, and I will know exactly you're talking about coast steering. I know where exactly on the map you've clicked, So you just pop your email address in here and details of the message and send the message, and that will keep me up to date on if there are any changes in numbers, or similarly you can right click the map and collect all of that data. So yeah, really useful feature there is the which will allow us to keep all of the data up to date and also add more that we may have missed. We've also got a filtering, so if I zoom out for a moment and give you a quick demonstration of how the filter works, we'll switch on coastal outline. Zoom out and give you a Pembrokeshire view. You can use the filter, so you can filter by map confidence, data confidence, the 5-year trend or the usage scale. So you may only be wanting to look at beaches where there are more than 500 to 750 users on a daily basis. So you just hit filter and you can see there, yeah, it's sort of filtered out a lot of the data for you. And just to reset that, just go back to 0. So yeah, we also have a help section here, so you can click for more details. As I mentioned, lots of layers to turn those on and off. It's very simply a tick and tick of the box. So if we switch on angling, again a right click in the area. So yeah, that again gives you the details behind that. So yes, if you require any more details then on using the site, then please don't hesitate to get in touch.